Hi, good morning all. Today I'll explain you the remaining topic which I was explaining in yesterday class, the OSI and TCP IP model. Yeah. So in the yesterday class, yesterday class I have explained the two layers, application layer and transport layer. In this class, I will explain the network layer like internet layer and the network access layer like physical and data link layer. So two layers I will explain you. Yeah. So I have completed yesterday the application layer entire part, but in transport layer some part are pending. Some part are pending means I have explained in the transport layer there are two protocols are there. One is the TCP. TCP provide the guaranteed services, yeah, and UDP provide the not guaranteed service means unreliable service means it is the connectionless means it is not provide any kind of acknowledgement, but TCP provide the acknowledgement. So TCP is the guaranteed delivery and UDP is not guaranteed delivery. So two protocol I have explained yesterday. Yeah. And some part is like transport layer. Let me explain the today topic. Transport layer is responsible for the host to host communication. It is not bother about any kind of network. It is not bother about means suppose I am courier from India to US to my friend. Yeah. So I don't worry about how my packet will go. My packet will go via Singapore or my packet go via UK and then it will go to the US. I'm not worry about the path. My target is that the delivery should be delivery means the packet should be delivered to my friend. Yeah. So the transport layer is only responsible for the host to host communication. It is not responsible for the network. It is don't bother about network, how the network is. Yeah. And the second thing is that the transport layer means suppose I'm working 24 into 7 like in the shift, suppose. Yeah. And means my boss is saying me means my boss is controlling me. Yeah. Controlling me means he provide me the my company is provide me the resources. Yeah. Resources means my company is in the one once my month is ended, after that they deposit the salary in my account. Yeah. So let me erase it one second. uh, Due to the rain, the board is not cleaned properly. So what happened? The below one means like my boss means I'm given the services to my company. Given the services, what do you mean by services? Services means that I'm working for them, yeah, and I'm given the support to them, yeah. So I always my company is always upper and I'm in the down of the my company means I'm the below one, yeah. So the lower things always provide the support to upper things. Yeah. Similar like that, this is the transport layer. This is the transport layer. uh, Transport layer. Yeah. This is the transport layer. It is provide the services to the application layer. Yeah. Application. Yeah. Means always services. Always lower layer provide the services to the upper layer. This is the lower layer. Yeah. This is the lower layer. It is always provide the services to the upper layer. Upper layer. Yeah. So always lower layer provide services to the upper layer. How I can prove it? Because the TCP and UDP both are provide services to the application. Yeah. So when I will explain you the below one layers also. So always lower layer provides services to the upper layer. That is the OSI model concept. In the old words classes, when I'm discussing about the OSI, OSPF, and the routing protocols, yeah, like EIGRP, yeah, on that time the upper layer means the lower layer always provides services to the upper layer. Yeah. So and the upper layer provide the resources to the lower layer. Yeah. The other thing is that the upper layer upper layer always provide the resources, resources, resources. Upper layer provide the resources to lower layer. This is the lower layer. Yeah. Upper layer provide the resources to the lower layer. Means application like my boss, my company, I provide the services to my company, but every month end, my company provide the resources to me, like the salary. They provide the salary to me, and after that means this is resource for me. Yeah. Similar like that, upper layer provide the resources to the lower layer, means anything needed, anything are required. So application layer provide resources to the TCP and UDP, means lower layer. Yeah. So this concept not true here, but this concept is true here. TCP and UDP provide the services to the application layer. Yeah. So that is the OSI model concept. But if I'm teaching you about the DNS queries, on that time they need IP address. I will discuss you about the IP address. So on that time they need the services. So later on classes, I will prove the below one. Yeah. Upper layer provide resources to the lower layer. But this is the OSI model. Always lower layer provide the services to the application layer, means upper layer. Yeah. And once we decided in the transport layer what service we need to use, means my application use suppose TCP, so we decided TCP. Yeah. If whether it is decide the services of the UDP, so it's okay. Application need a UDP, so they can use the UDP. Yeah. Any of one, not a both at the same time. In the between two, they can select one. Yeah. So once it's a finalized, service is finalized, transport layer role has been completed. After that, the new picture come in that because this is the PC, this is the suppose PC, and this is the server. In between that, in between that, there is the internet come in that picture. Internet, yeah. Internet come in the picture because they are the long distance like 100 kilometer or 1,000 kilometer like India to US or India to Singapore or India to any location UK or Europe. Yeah. So it can any location. So in between the PC and the database, there are the routers are come in that picture. There are routers come here. Their routers are kept in the internet. Yeah. So now I'm talking about the internet. Yeah. Because my packet decided right now my packet is kept in the PC only. It is not delivered. Yeah. It is not delivered. So my PC, my host is means my PC means my application are hosted here. It is not sending to the internet. So now the new layer come in that picture. That is the internet layer. That is the internet layer. Yeah. That is the internet layer. And internet layer, here is the one protocol is come in that picture. That is the internet layer. Yeah. And very important protocol come in that picture. In internet layer, it is the IP protocol, means internet protocol. Yeah, what is the full form? IP, internet protocol. Yeah, it is play the very important role during the delivery. It is responsible for the logical delivery. What do you mean by logical delivery? Logical delivery means between the source and destination, it is perform the logical delivery. Suppose I'm going to courier office. Yeah, courier office, and I says that my friend is live in the US. Please deliver this one. Yeah, please deliver this one. So the receptionist simply says that me, I will deliver. I will deliver means she is not going from India to US directly. She is delivered in the form of logically. Yeah, because the physical delivery performed by the courier boy, not by the not by the receptionist. So receptionist simply said that the pin code number is matched in my database, so I will deliver your packet in the US. So that is the logical delivery here. So internet layer provide the logical delivery. Logical delivery, suppose my house name is the like Birla house. Yeah, my house name is the Birla house. So whenever the postman come in the for the delivery, So he searched the logical name Birla House. Yeah. So similar like that, this is the logical delivery internet layer. Internet protocol perform the logical delivery. Means my packet is suppose my packet is coming here. So it will responsible for the logical delivery. I will explain you the IP address in the very deep. There are multiple lecture in the IP address like subnetting, supernetting, VLSI, aggregation. There are a lot more included in the course. So don't worry about IP address. But right now you can consider it is the logical address where the packet will be delivered. Yeah, delivered. Yeah, like it's a house name. We can say like our name is. We can say means anybody know in the world via my name. Yeah. So similar like that, this is the IP address. It's a logical address, not a physical address. I'll explain you about this part. Yeah. And this is the responsible for end-to-end delivery. Yeah. End-to-end delivery means the transport layer is responsible for host to host delivery. Yeah. Internet layer is responsible for end-to-end, but the internet coming from this router and it is ended from this router. So the router, this is the one end, yeah, and this is the another end. It is also responsible from year to year IP address, internet layer, but internet layer is in the beginning, it is says that it is the responsible for the end-to-end delivery, means router to router. Yeah, like I'm going to courier office and courier office, I says that my friend is live in the US. Can you deliver? So receptionist says that yes, we can deliver. So my parcel is there. My friend address in the two, my friend address is written, and the from my address is written. But receptionist, what did receptionist collect all the US parcels and pack in the one bucket, and in that bucket it will return the address of their US office and her own office. Yeah, she is not responsible for the my address, but right now the parcel is bigger, means the bucket is bigger. Over inside of that bucket, my parcel is available, other person parcel available, multiple parcels are available, but they can boxing, and after the boxing they return the address of two of their office and from in her office. Yeah. So that is things is end-to-end delivery means end-to-end delivery means it is responsible for the logical delivery, not a physical delivery. Yeah, but in the documentation it is mentioned that router to router delivery, but I'm not convinced that concept. Yeah, end-to-end means it is responsible for the logical delivery. Yeah, and after that, the new picture come in that picture means the receptionist says that I will deliver, but she will not deliver. Yeah, means I went to the my one of the courier office. I delivered to another place. One of the parcel, my laptop is delivered to my company. So on that time, I bring my child with me, and I told to receptionist, do you have means I want to deliver laptop. I put resignation to my company, so I will courier my laptop to my company. Can you deliver that parcel to Bangalore? It is one of the location in India. So can you deliver that parcel to Bangalore? So receptionist says that yes, I will deliver. Yeah. So my child suddenly says that means father, she is delivered means she is going from Mumbai to Bangalore. Mumbai to Bangalore she is going. I said that no, she is saying I will deliver, but she is not actually deliver. The courier boy come in that picture. They will bring that parcel and go to airport. And after airport, the my laptop is go to the aeroplane, an aeroplane from Mumbai to Bangalore, and then in Bangalore, the other person come in that picture, delivery boy, and he will deliver to courier office, and courier office delivery boy deliver that parcel to the my company. Means the physical involvement come in that picture, means physical persons are come in that picture. So this is the logical delivery, but my actual packet is in between that. There is the switches come in that picture, cables, connectors, these are the come in that picture. So the new layer come in that picture, This is the logical delivery. But for the physical delivery, the new layer come in that picture. That is the access layer, network access layer. That name is the network, yeah, short form of the network access layer. Yeah, that come in that picture. That is the access layer. Means it is responsible for the physical delivery. Yeah, physical delivery means in the network access layer, so the cables are coming, cables, yeah, connectors are there, yeah. It is responsible for the physical delivery. Cables are connector, hub is coming in that picture, yeah. Cable connectors, hub, yeah. These are come in that picture, yeah. And for the some protocol like some protocol is also coming in that picture. That is the Ethernet, Ethernet. Yeah, that is the one of the protocol which is very popular. Ethernet is also responsible for the. It is the protocol which is working the network access layer. That is the Ethernet, and some outdated protocol is also there like PPP, SDLC. But I'm not talking about these protocols because they are using in the serial link. And right now in the network, serial link is not used. Everywhere is the Ethernet technology come in that picture. So Ethernet come in that picture. So Ethernet come in that picture. Let me hold for one sec. Let me stop the record. I'm so sorry for the phone is coming. So sorry. So what happened? The cables, connectors, these are the physical connectors. Means they are responsible for the physical connectivity. But the Ethernet protocol, it is the protocol is there which is responsible for the physical delivery. Yeah. So like logical delivery, IP protocol come in that picture. Yeah. IP protocol responsible for physical delivery, logical delivery, but Ethernet protocol is responsible for the physical delivery. Like my name is the Birla house, but my house number is the 82. Yeah, my house number is the 82. So 82 is the flat number, is the house number. So that is the physical delivery. Yeah, that is the Ethernet. Yeah, so it is the one kind of protocol. So that that is the model which is live. Yeah, that is model which is live. It is in the current network. It is use this model. Yeah, current network we are using this model. And before this model, yeah, this model is there. This model is responsible means that model is developed by the U.S. military. Yeah, U.S. military, that is called the Department of Defense. Yeah, it is deployed by the Department of Defense. That is the logical model. Yeah, what do you mean by logical model? Means you cannot see this model physically. Like you can see the router, you can see the switch, but you cannot see that model in the real time. Yeah, it is the logical things. Means like one, two, three countings are logical things. We cannot see one is look like this, is look like this. Yeah, that is the logical symbols are there. Similar like that for the network, it is the logical models are there. It is deployed by the Department of Defense. Uh, depart, department, Department of Defense. Defense, yeah. So in Department of Defense, so in the shortcut, it is called the dot model. Yeah, that is called the dot model. Dot DOD. Yes, Department of Defense model. Yeah. So previously, it is called the Department of Defense model for the U.S. military. But right now, U.S. military is giving that to the publicly. Publicly means it is given to the world. Follow this model. It is a very good model. So its name has been changed. Had been changed. Yeah. So the name is kept in the Department of Defense, not its name. Previously, its name is the Department of Defense, which is used by the military, U.S. military. But right now they are given to publicly. So its name had been changed, and its name is kept a very important protocol. That is the IP protocol, and the TCP protocol. So it is called the TCP IP model. TCP IP model. Its name is the TCP IP model. It is the very important protocol. Yeah. Sorry, it's a very important model. So it is called the TCP IP model, and that is the model used by the internet. Means everyone use this model. Yeah. So this model everyone used by the everyone. So that is the TCP IP model, yeah, which is accepted by the internet. And after that, means before this model is developed later, but before this model, one model is very famous, which is developed before this. So before this, that model is developed by OSI. So sorry, its name is Open Standard Interconnection. Something is that you can search on the Google OSI, but it is developed by the ISO. ISO. ISO means Internet Standardization, Internet Organization for Standardization. Its name is means different. Internet Organization for Standardization. Yeah. So that organization developed OSI model. Yeah. Let me return the below one. OSI. OSI. Open Standard Interconnection. Something is there. Open Standard model developed before the TCP IP model. Open Standard model was there. Yeah. Follow this model, and it is developed the TCP IP model, because this model is no more used in the network. Yeah. In the current, they are not using, but before this model, it was available. OSI model. So in the OSI model, there are 7 layers. 7 layers. 7 layers means this application layer responsible for the fetch the application from the World Wide Web. Yeah. So the application layer have the 3 layers. One first layer is the application layer, and here is my important protocol is there. That is the TCP. Oh, sorry, HTTP. HTTP. HTTP come in the application layer. That is the live model. Yeah, that is the not live model, but the application layer divided into 3 layers. This is the application form fetched from the World Wide Web. So HTTP go to the application layer. Yeah. And the format decision taken by the HTML. What type of format? What type of layout? What type of presentation in front of the user? That is called the HTML. That is called the presentation. So this HTML protocol go to the presentation layer. Presentation. Here my HTML protocol come in that picture. Yeah. It is decide the format. Yeah. Decide the format. So presentation layer come in that picture. And after that, my session verified by these two protocol, SQL and NFS, these two protocol come in this picture. That is called the session layer. Session layer. Yeah. So this two protocol, SQL and NFS, these two protocol kept in the session layer. So for application layer, there are 3 layers in the OSI model. Application layer responsible for the HTTP, and presentation layer is responsible for the decide the format of the application, and session layer which is verify the session. So there are two protocol, SQL and NFS, both are verify the session. Yeah? So 3 layers are divided, and the transport layer, host to host layer are transport layer. The same name are given here. That is called the transport layer. It is the single layer. Here are TCP and UDP protocol are working. So this transport layer is also called the transport layer in OSI model, and two protocol are kept here. Same. Yeah. But internet layer is also called the means internet layer is the single layer in OSI model, but internet layer name is changed. Here it is called the network layer. Network layer, and here network layer and the IP protocol come in the network layer. So network layer, internet layer is called the network layer in the OSI model, and IP protocol are same over there. Yeah. And network access layer having the two layers here, two layers here. Yeah. One is the data link layer, data link. Yeah. And another one is the physical layer, physical layer. Yeah. So data link layer, the network access layer have the two part, data link layer and physical layer. So my logical things like my protocol are shifted in the data link layer. Ethernet protocol are shifted in the data link layer. I will teach you about the Ethernet protocol. Yeah, it is very important protocol in the switching. Yeah. So the Ethernet means logical thing go to the data link layer, and the physical things. Yeah, physical things go to the physical layer. Yeah, like cables, connectors, connectors, yeah, hub. Yeah, these are the physical things. It is go to the physical layer. So in the TCP IP model, there are four layer: layer one, layer two, layer. We cannot say layer three, but it is the we cannot given the like that name. But there are four layers. But in OSI model, we can given as per the document. This is the layer one, because all this is the previous means before the TCP IP model, OSI model was developed. So all documents follow the OSI model. Yeah. So this is the layer one. This is the layer 2. This is the layer 3. This is the layer 4. This is the layer 5. This is the layer 6. This is the layer 7. So in the OSI model, there are 7 layers are there. Yeah. 7 layers are there in the OSI model. So why we need OSI model? Why we need TCP IP model? Yeah. So if I'm talking about why we need it, so there are many companies which is create a product, which is manufacturing the product. Like for example, the uh, PCs are many means PCs are manufacturing by the Mac, PCs are manufacturing by the HP, PCs are manufacturing by the many companies like Dell, Lenovo. There are a lot of companies are manufacturing the PCs and the router and switches. Different companies are manufacturing. So they can use their monopoly. They can use their monopoly. Means the HP PC can communicate with the HP PC. Dell PC can communicate with the Dell PC. This kind of they can create a monopoly. So that's why OSI model come in that picture. OSI model says that every vendor, whenever develop, whenever manufacturing the router, switch, or anything in the network, they should follow my standard. My standard means the 7 layer architecture. They cannot create their own architecture. Yeah. So they can interconnect. They can communicate. Otherwise, they cannot communicate. Their proprietary things are developed. Yeah. So open OSI model is the open standard. TCP IP model is also open standard. So why we need this model? This model is this model is required. Other vendors can communicate easily. Yeah. They can communicate easily, and they are talk to each other. Yeah. Otherwise, they are create their monopoly, so we cannot use like English is the open language in the world, so everyone understand the English. So similar like that, the OSI model is the open standard. Every vendor, whenever manufacturing any device, so they should consider OSI model. They should not means they should not manufacturing any device without considering the OSI model. They should consider. Yeah. OSI model is the 7 layer model. And what is the OSI model? What is the TCP IP model? So I can say this is in documentation. This is in logical things. Yeah. What do you mean by logical things? Means this we cannot see the OSI model. We cannot see the TCP IP model. So that is the logical model. That are the documentation. Yeah. Documentation means it is written in the books, everything. Yeah. that are the documentation, and which is consist of protocols. Protocols and functions. Function means application layers functions are there. So protocols and functions. So what is the OSI model? It is the logical model. It is the documentation which is consist of protocols and functions. So that is called the OSI model, yeah, or TCP IP model. So this is the OSI model or TCP IP model. In next class, I'll explain you where my router is kept, which layer my router is working, which layer my switch is working. Yeah, this concept I will explain you in the next lecture. Thanks so much. We will see you in the next lecture. Thank you so much.